Hey, how you doing? Pat here. I've got all of about 1 mile of experience now with my new Arai XD4 helmet, and I thought I would share my experiences with you with this helmet. I'm not going to go into a full-fledged review just because there's so many out there. If this interests you in the least bit, stick around, stay tuned, and I'll be back after this. Alright, here is try 2.0 of calendar year 2022 to try to get a helmet that I like. Unfortunately, if you watched that Touratech review video, really nice helmet, it just doesn't fit me right. So I really, after doing all my research, really wanted a Klim Krios Pro, or at least to try one on, but the world's still too crazy. Nobody has any. I went down to Iron Pony in Columbus. I found the Arai XD4, which was my second choice. This helmet gets great reviews by everybody I've watched online. I would say probably the only negative I've been hearing about this helmet, that if you want to ride it when it's really cold, it blows too much air for that, but that's all right. Most of us spend our time in the summer anyway. I'll take my chances for when it's cold. Now, for me personally, the other negatives of this helmet, but I knew this going into it, does not come with the pin lock insert. But I believe I can buy a new visor. I really haven't looked into that yet, and it does not have the drop-down visor, which is kind of the biggest disappointment for me. But again, I knew that going in. I've already got this set up for my moto vlogging. Most importantly, got my sticker on it. The helmet is surprisingly quiet. I've got some ride video I'm going to share with you here because I rode with it all day yesterday. What a heck of a break-in. 8 hours, 300 miles of just tooling around, filming part of my Windy 9 series. The one thing I'd forgotten how much I don't like about a full face helmet was putting it on and taking it off, how tight it can be. Now this is a medium, which I know you can't see that, but it does fit me right. So I'm not really whining. It's just one of those things I'd forgotten about because I've been dealing with a modular for a very long time. Anyway, let me get on with the video, and I'll be back after a bit to tell you my final thoughts. Really wanted to give this a good test for ventilation this morning. It's 62 degrees according to the bike, a beautiful, beautiful morning. And there's no better time to test the ventilation of a helmet other than when it's cool, because then you can feel the cool air coming across your head. Because let's face it, when it's in the 90s, I don't care how much air a helmet flows, it's still hot and you don't feel it. That being said, I can feel a tremendous amount of air coming across the top of my head right now, so that is definitely flowing a ton of air. This has massive chin vents on it too, but right now, because of a temporary vlogging setup that I have going on, and I will insert a picture here, I really can't test that because face it, this camera mount's in the way right now, but that's okay. It's just temporary while I wait on a mount coming from chinmounts.com. Well, I thought I would hop on the interstate here real quick and check out the vibration of this helmet and see what it feels like. So far, it is immensely quieter than my Touratech helmet that this is replacing. Alright, it's 73 indicated, which is going to be close to the speed limit right now. The helmet is surprisingly quiet. I cannot get over how much more quiet this helmet is over that Touratech helmet. I can feel a little bit of vibration in the peak, but not much. Turning my head to check my blind spot. The helmet's not really doing anything uncomfortable. It's staying, yeah, I don't feel any abnormal, that's not the right word, but I don't feel the wind affected it one bit. It's almost like I'm not even wearing a helmet when I turn my head. I mean, there's so little wind pressure change that I'm not feeling it. So far, so good. I mean, I bought this Arai because of all the review videos I've watched and all the great comments that it does get. All right, after 300 miles and approximately 8 hours on the bike yesterday, this helmet did not hurt a bit. It fit well, it flowed well. I really liked it. I've definitely got me a helmet that I can use the rest of the season, and hopefully a helmet that will take me to Alaska next year in 2023 if the world keeps calming down and I'm able to cross borders and do everything else that I want to do. Thanks for watching. If you would, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button down below, and I'll see you in the next video. And don't forget to mash that bell for notifications. Thanks again.